The Basilica of the National Shrine of the Immaculate Conception is the largest Christian church in the United States and in North America, and one of the largest in the world. The Basilica is also the tallest habitable building in Washington, D.C. Church building capacity is around 10,000. So guys, what you see now, this is the main facades of the Basilica of the National Shrines of the Immaculate Conception. As we go for a walk around the Basilica, I would like to share to you guys some of my favorite verses in the Bible. John 15:5. I am the vine, you are the branches. If you remain in me, and I in you, you will bear much fruit. Apart from me, you can do nothing. That is the very first Bible verse that I memorized. I remember I was in grade 4 that time. During lunchtime, instead of playing, I spent time at the church. Since our elementary school is closer to the Roman Catholic Church, I go to church and I pray. And I found that verse in one of the altar. And from then on, it always reminds me that apart from God, I am nothing. When I was 16 years old, someone gave me my very first Bible. And in that Bible, there was a paper, and it was written Psalm 37:4. It says, "Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart." Matthew 5:37. But let your yes be yes, and your no, no, for whatever is more than this is from the evil one. A friend of mine gave me a Daily Bread, which is a devotional book, and one of the pages there was a verse and he highlighted it, and that was the verse that was being highlighted. And I guess he wants me to, or it helps me remind that in life we have to be firm with our decision. Beautiful here, guys. This is the Basilica, and I have a mass, but since there's no people, I just took it out. I hope you guys will visit. This is just a few miles away from the cemetery that I visited. I don't know which one I'm gonna upload first, but this is such a big facility. And there's no people, the weather is nice, it's so perfect. It's such a beautiful day today. I feel beautiful. Why mo kontra? This is my vlog. So this is the side of the church. Silong ta sa kahoy. Psalm 139 verse 14. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. Psalm 139, it reminds me that whatever people say about me, it doesn't really matter. What matters is what God promised and what God's word told me so. Proverbs 31:30. Charm is deceptive, and beauty does not last, but a woman who fears the Lord will be greatly praised. so huge, guys. So we're walking around the Basilica right now, and we are at the back now. 4 miles away from our house. And I'm so glad that today is a beautiful morning, beautiful weather, and I feel better as well. So we went for a walk, drive I mean. So this is the and beside the Basilica, guys, is the
Catholic University.
and close to the Basilica, guys, is the Catholic universities, which their buildings and school buildings are very, the structural also is so beautiful. I'm getting hungry already, so I don't know if I'll go there. Yeah, the Catholic university is so huge, like the whole stuff there, Catholic university. Just walk with me. So this is the other side of the Basilica building. I'm gonna put my mask on because people come in. Catholic University of America is a private Catholic university in Washington, D.C. It is a pontifical university of the Catholic Church in the United States and the only institution of a higher education founded by U.S. Catholic bishop. So right now, since I'm close to this, to the Catholic University, might as well walk around it, and I'll give you guys some views of the university. I have to wear masks because there are some students in all of that. Just a few miles from the Basilica is the U.S. Soldier and Airmen's Home National Cemetery in Washington, D.C., one of the country's oldest national cemetery. The cemetery's rolling hills mark the final resting place for more than 14,000 veterans, including those who fought in the Civil War. Today, I just want to pay respect and tribute to the brave men and women of the military, for those who risked their lives to protect the freedom of this country. They are gone but not forgotten. They will always be honored. As they walk and pass by of the headstone of these brave men and women, of these heroes, I can't help but think and ask, what was their life before? What was their life story? If only they can talk, I'm sure they have a lot to say. There will be a lot of laughters and probably crying. I just want to sit under the tree and listen to each of their story. If only they could. If only. So friends, now that we still have time to talk and to listen to our loved ones and to our friends, take time. Take time to listen. Take time to talk while we can. Our flag does not fly because the wind moves it. It flies with the last breath of each soldier who died protecting it. One thing that reminded me of this walk today, that our life here on earth are just temporary. Here today and gone tomorrow. It is up to us on how we live our life and how do you want to be remembered.